People. Que pasa, suck, passe, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. I got a very disturbing video yesterday. In this video, which was said to have taken place in a Rose town, the video showed a group of men in the night in front of some people's house. They were lighting all sorts of what them call buckle boom and a fling in the people yard, in the people house. I counted maybe about 3 or 4 or so. It could be more. This video was taken on CCTV. So I guess the victims or the victims' neighbors had some sorts of closed-circuit TV camera mounted. I also saw that there was a young man standing in front of the house in which they were flinging these buckle boom, them call it. That person was posted outside with some sorts of tool. So pretty much them flinging the boom them in the people house and wait for the people them to come out and then them actually con them up. Very disturbing trend whenever there's any sorts of gang war. Now based on information, it is said that this is because of some sorts of rival that is between Greenwich Farm and Rosestown. Like most garrisons, there is always some sorts of contention, some sorts of tension. It is like a volcano. It erupts and then it calms down. It is dormant. These people have been going at it back and forth for a couple of decades. It seems as if the AR start once again. It is said that the motive for this, on Saturday or so, a man was missing. His name is Kemar Forbes. Kemar Forbes is from Greenwich Farm. He was found in some sorts of gully on Monday. So he was missing from Saturday. Found him badly decomposed, BODY, in some sorts of gully. So they are saying to themselves, hold on a minute. We and them people are from Rosestown in all sorts of problem. So therefore, if Kemar get missing and then them find Kemar DEAD, the logical conclusion we can come to is that the people from over Rosestown do it. That is how these criminal minds think. However, them know exactly who and who them in any sorts of AR with. Them know them by name. Them know them by alias. So therefore, if anything happen, them supposed to go look for them sorts of people. However, what we've realized, the disturbing trend in Jamaica, is that whenever there's any sorts of rival faction, there is always an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth kind of thing where them a deal with. That means if we lose one of ours, them are going to lose at least one of theirs. It is going to be like a revolving door. It will never stop. It is going to be the version of that Garris's 100 years AR. However, what is sad about the whole situation is that whenever them launch any sorts of reprisal, it is not usually the people that are involved directly. Is either them can't catch Quaco, them catch him shot, or even worse. People that don't have anything to do with none at all, they are just guilty by association, affiliation. Because based on this latest incident, based on what the victims are saying, listen, me no know nothing about AR. We don't have no family member that is involved. We are some church people. We are some innocent victim. The only thing is that we live in Rosestown and Rosetown is in some sorts of AR with Greenwich Farm. So that is why these people target it. So the people I make the people them know that launch the attack. Listen, una have the wrong place. Whatever intelligence or information that Spotalion came up with, he is DEAD wrong. Now people, when you sit down and you watch stuff like this and you say to yourself, but hold on a minute, if me as an innocent mother or father, I may have my pit them in my house or my granny in my house, and then I am subjected to this all because I live in a specific neighborhood that is in some sorts of rivalry with some other people that seems as if everybody mad, them sick, them head not good. People, it just shows you the darkness, the evilness, the demonic spell that is rolling over Jamaica like a ill wind, and it is doing nobody any sorts of good. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, we have to ask the question, how is it that these gunmen are evilous men in a Jamaica? Whenever them dep on the road and them a do them FUCKRY, how them act like them are some sorts of bullbucker and dopey conqueror. However, as soon as them get whole, them start to act like some little baby. Them start to bawl like them want some sorts of sympathy or some sorts of pacifier. I am speaking about one Roshane Patterson. Roshane Patterson is the sole suspect, guilty as SIN, even though the case not started yet, wherein social media personality known affectionately as Slickiana, she was taken out by this man. The case went to court the other day and his lawyer filed some sorts of bail application. Lawyer want this man to be out. The lawyer claims that he is not a flight risk. The lawyer claims that he has two very bad medical condition, did not specify what it is, did not say in the court documentation. However, you know, sir, there's always three sides to every story. The prosecution side and the defense lawyer's side, which is polar opposites. Now let's analyze what the lawyer for Mr. Roshane Patterson said when he asked for bail. He said that this man have some sorts of medical condition, at least two medical condition, and the facility that he is presently at, and most of the facilities, they are not going to cater for his medical needs. Make that rest right there, sir. And next thing that he said that seems as if this man is delusional, that seems very absurd, is that this man is not a flight risk. This is what the defense lawyer for Roshane Patterson told or said in the courts. People, let's analyze this. This girl was found in some sort of beach, laid down upon her back, afloat, the DEAD body. This man, when that incident occurred, he was in hiding. Him take for himself. Police put out certain person of interest, suspect, wanted, you name it, he was on those lists. Him never show up. Him never turn himself into the po-po. However, the po-po did some sorts of special operation and they went to some sorts of guest house, and guess who was there? Mr. Roshane Patterson. So therefore, if him take with somebody, he is a suspect, and the people him put out, turn in yourself order, wanted list, person of interest, you dip on all of them. How is it that you're not going to be a flight risk when you have proven your latest status proves that whenever you get hot or get in any sorts of trouble, you are going to run like Forrest Gump. So when we analyze the situation, we can only come to one conclusion. Is either some of these lawyers are just as delusional as their clients. Is either some of them lawyers forget everything that has to do with any sorts of rational when it comes to any sorts of court procedure. It seems as if some of these lawyers are actually afraid of their clients. Some of these lawyers just do, them are some press button, them are some yes man. So even when the case is an open and shut case against their clients, they are going to say the opposite of what the evidence prove. People, me no know what them a try prove. Obviously, they are afraid of their clients. Obviously, them no know what to say. Obviously, they are lost. They are delusional. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it seems as if when them start build these pretty road and highway, there is some sorts of demon in the vehicle with these drivers, especially minibus, jota, taxi driver. It seems as if somebody give them people some sorts of pressure foot, and whenever them see the road, them press pedal to the metal and them a blaze. I am speaking about a video that is making its round. The incident is said to have taken place in a runaway bay. Runaway Bay is in St. Anne. There was a white public passenger vehicle that transports maybe about 15 to 20 people. Me not really know. However, at the time it is said that there was only a driver in the vehicle. After the ACCIDENT, he was rushed to the hospital. Don't know his status right now. However, I am going to show you a video, and in this video you could see when this vehicle lost control and slammed in a utility pole, light pole, and wrap around the pole. It is probably still wrapped around that pole. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Was a wrap on the light post 22nd of March 2023. Watch there. Was look at that yet? Be careful on the road, paper. There's all baby sitting in the night. Oh gosh, man.
So people, you hear what the person narrating the video said. Even baby stuff in nights. Luckily, nobody was sitting where that pole made impact in that vehicle. More than likely, that person would not have been alive. Or even if they was, they would have been in some sort of vegetative state. That means them in a coma. People, it is very simple. The rules of engagement. Follow the speed limit. Watch out if it rain, drive slower. Don't try to overtake by any sort of blind corner. You should more than likely be okay. Not going to give you any sort of guarantee. However, what I can guarantee, if they continue with the way that they are driving right now, last year, 400, almost 500 people lose their life. The year before that, just about the same. This year might be worse, because it seems as if these people don't know to monitor themselves. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.